So I'm just sitting here kind of playing with this machine. I got a little cool tray in case I'm on the road to practice. I got this I have the Mast Pro Racer, and I got the Mast Pro Racer Armor. And they say, it was a little bit stronger. They improved some stuff. And I've been messing with it, and it's amazing. I don't understand, me personally. Um, my daily driver is a Bishop One Packer, and it's a very good machine. And I compare this to this. I compare this machine to that. I don't know why this machine isn't priced at between $700 to $1,000. I think the price for it is between $300 and $350. It goes on sale sometimes. The motor inside of this is a amour motor, which they've been around for a while. They're designing their own. You can hear it. Let me turn this on. I have it on Hertz right now. I'm going to switch over to volts. But if I turn this, let me turn it up so you can hear it. Like, it's on 9 volts right now. If you listen to it, do you hear how it winds down? That's a good motor in this. This is a awesome machine. Is it better than the Mast Pro Racer? Yes, I think it's just a little bit more better. That's my personal opinion. I don't know why I feel like it has a little bit more power. This thing is amazing to me. In your volts right here, you can set it at lining or shading. I don't know if you can see all that, but lining or shading, whatever you want to set it at. And then if you double click, you'll switch over to your Hertz. You can switch this the way it hits, soft, medium, and hard. I'm still playing with that. Can you tell a difference? Yes, it's awesome. So for instance, I can run this, I'll show you. I can run this, let's say it's on 80 Hertz. I'm gonna run it at, we'll switch over to hard. And I'm going to go up to, let's say 90. It comes with a manual, like read your manual, it'll explain everything. I think for lining I run it at like 100 or 107 or something. But for example, you might have to zoom in with your video or your pinch the screen or whatever, zoom in to see a little bit closer. But I'm using like a cheaper cartridge too. Their cartridges, like, man, I don't know, they've stepped their game up everything. I got a sample, they sent me a sample box of their cartridges. I think they were I don't like purple, but they remind me of quadrant cartridges. They're shaped the same, and man, they're awesome too. They sent me like a 1-round liner, and that thing was amazing. They have stepped their game up, and this machine right here, if my personal opinion, if someone's thinking about buying it, I would buy two. I'm thinking about buying the other color because after running it, you can just tell it just has power, like it's quality. And it's got a 4.2 stroke, just like the Bishop Packer. And the weight with the battery, it's even got another little feature like a light. It's like a Lambo. You can change the color of your light. Double click, yellow. I know you probably can't see everything, green. I know that might sound corny to some people, so some of the other artists, oh, It's not this kind of tattoo machine. This thing right here is awesome. I don't care what nobody says. I've been using it, just playing with it, trying to get like a feel for it to see, you know, was it better? Because after I bought the Mast Pro Racer, the way that it's bounced with the battery and everything, I'm like, oh yeah. And I seen they were promoting it, so like when they're promoting something that much, they know what they're doing. Dragonhawk and Mast have been around longer than these other companies, Bishop and all these expensive companies. They're not playing either. Now they're selling us a machine a lot cheaper, but man, this thing is nice and it's quality. Like, you can feel it when you pick it up. It's not cheap. I want to get one of the FK Irons rollover bars just so it doesn't roll anywhere, because I do not want to drop this machine. It's too awesome. I don't want it flying off anywhere. Like I said, I'm just chilling in my car. I bought this little tray in case I'm ever traveling anywhere. You know, I can practice anything, camping. I got this tray, I think at Dollar Tree for $5. It fits on your steering wheel. And this is a little drawing board. And you have no use not to practice if you're going on vacation or something. The iPad is nice, but it's nothing compared to actual practicing. And I've seen some of the other skins that are coming out. I watch a guy, he's one of my favorite artists. His name is Ziggy. He has a class on the school you can get. He uses a skin, I don't know, it's called fake skin. It might be alright. I've bought a lot of fake skins, and none of them to me are no comparison to real skins. Real skins are the closest thing to real skin you can get. You know, as far as your healing, this isn't going to heal, but you know, if you're trying to get the feel of real skin, it's better. And you know, you might get 10 packs off of Amazon of some cheap stuff, but it's like cardboard, and it's not like real skin. And I usually order, Real Skins has a company in the USA and in the UK. They have deals. You just have to look on there, but you can buy 5 little squares for 25 bucks. I'd rather have, and you can flip them over and use both sides. One side's more smooth, but you can use both sides. I would rather have 5 pieces of skin that was more like skin than 10 pieces of junk that's not close to skin. I want the closest thing that I can get to synthetic skin. And I just wanted to make this video because I bought this from AliExpress, and I talked to these people, Mast online. You know, I've never had to call them and talk to them. They do have a number. I've never had to, because they text me even on there, even when I needed a part for a machine, a Mast Pro Tour, I think, and everything. I've got my parts, everything from them. My machine service, sometimes they just replace the machines. Like, they're an awesome company. Like, I love that. Like, some of these expensive companies, man, they want so much just to look at your machine. They won't even you know, talk to you. And it's like, people like, oh, this is this company, you know, it's a cheaper product. No, it's not. This company has been around for almost longer than these other ones, 25, and they make, this is a bad machine. I use a Bishop is awesome company too. I use a Bishop wand packer, and a lot of other artists do. And I compare this to that, and this thing is amazing. Like, let me just show you real quick how this thing will. So that's like on the hertz, like I was showing you. I think it was on medium, but let me go down to soft real quick before I change. And I haven't changed the speed on the hertz. I get busy talking and forget what I was saying, but you can feel it in the machine. It's just like, it's similar to like Give, but it just has like a softer difference. So I'm gonna crank it back up to the medium. I want to pack this in a little bit better. And if that's not good enough, I crank it back up to hard. And this is at the same hertz, not even adjusting it. This machine has so many features like to get used to. And always remember, like when you're getting a machine, you want to use it, in my opinion, is for a good month without using your old machine. You're going to be like, oh, it doesn't feel comfortable, because they're kind of, when you're switching over, it's kind of awkward. You're used to the way your other machine feels. A lot of people do that, and they're like, oh, I just don't like it. And you're not giving it time to see how the motor runs in it. I believe almost all these companies have a model that's good. It's learning how to run that motor that's inside of that machine. But I've seen them hyping this Mast Pro Racer up, and this Armor. I know some people want to know, well, is this Armor Edition any better, or is it just because the body style is more cooler, so you're paying for that? No, in my personal opinion, it's got more power. And a lot of people are expecting, oh, it's got to have a lot. Like when you're tattooing, a little bit more of power is a big difference, because some machines are so sensitive to where you click them. Let me go back to volts. You click it one time, and it can change the way the whole machine performs. So I'm gonna clean this off. Set right here, so you kind of get an idea. I like to read the manual and see what they say, and then kind of go off of what I feel like the machine feels good to me. Like after trying it on the fake skin, I'll kind of see what I feel like it punches a good line. And then when you get on the client's skin, you know, they might have more coarser skin. You lay a line, you bump it up a volt or two, you know, maybe 2 or 3, until you start adjusting it in that area. Then you might move down to a different area, and you might have to turn it down some. But with this, you have that option. You can use these 2 settings, your lining and shading. You could use that. If you're just doing lining, you could set this up for 2 lining sessions on that. But it has that option to stop and click over and turn back on without beep beep going all the way down, which is awesome. and I'm right back there. I don't have to adjust all the way down for whatever I'm doing. You know, you might shade with a liner at 6 volts. Then you might line with it at 8.7. So you can see, man, it just smashes. It just smashes in there. That's a thing that I always want to see. Like, people will talk about the machine, but I kind of want to see, will it do this? See what it did? I want to see, will it do this? And then I kind of want to see, I'll make a better video, but man, I love this company so much, and I don't think they get near enough credit. And even if a company did start off where they wasn't as good as a different company, and now they are, you know, they've stepped their game up, and they are, and people are false advertising saying, oh no, they're still trash, hating on them. I'm going to give you an honest opinion, you know, and I think you should know that, because, man, you know, sometimes all of us can't go out and spend $1,200 or $800 on a tattoo machine. We'd like to. So if we save up, you know, I think the Mast Racer is like $200, and this is $300 to $350. Can we still get a machine just as good? I don't know why this isn't priced, like I said, at about $1,000, $700 to $1,000, $750 to $1,000, somewhere in that price range. This thing is awesome, and like I showed you before, when I turn the motor off and on, you can hear the quality of that motor when it winds down. Man, this thing is just, I'll make a better video on it, but I just really love this company. I think they're awesome. I think this machine is awesome, and you know, I can make an all professional video like everybody else, but I just want to put that video out there so somebody knows, or somebody that, if they want to know, hey, is this machine worth buying, or do they just make it look fancy? And is it stronger than the Pro Racer? Yes, a little bit. Is the Mast Pro Racer good? Yes, it is. This is just a little bit stronger. It's not just a different body style. They did torque it up, I believe. It feels like it to me. It feels like it has just a little bit more power. Now the Mast Pro Racer does have power. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try to do a video another day with the Mast Pro Racer and the Armor. You know, you got about $150 difference, which to me it's a no-brainer, because I don't know why this machine isn't priced at like $700. I think it's awesome. I think it is quality, and you can do just as good a job with this machine as you can with a Bishop Packer or FK iron. You just need to give yourself time to learn the features on it. I just wanted to show you real quick some of the features. how it kind of lined and shade to give you kind of an idea in case you want to know. Or you're thinking, should I buy this? Yes. Buy 2 of them. This machine is awesome. It's super awesome. The Mast Pro Racer Armor Edition. Yes, get 2. It's awesome.